Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a review of the Specialized Epic S-Works hardtail frame. As you guys may know from watching some of my other videos, I usually ride a Santa Cruz Hightower C with the R build kit, but I was riding that in the Fox Rhythm 34 fork that came with the bike. I was having problems with the damper, the lockout wasn't working, it was making weird noises, so I took it to the shop and they said the damper had completely let go, and I had that suspicion from riding it around. The lockout's not working, the compression damping's not working, the rebound damping is not working, so I had suspicions about that. So now they gave me this demo bike to ride. It's a hardtail, which is different than my normal Hightower, but I'm going to tell you guys what I think about it. Alright, I'm going to start off with the frame. My Santa Cruz Hightower with everything on it is around 33 pounds. I'm guessing this build that my bicycle put together, Green Mountain Cyclery, Ephrata, PA, put together is in the low 20s, I'm thinking. The frame is ridiculously light. When you pick it up, the fork is the only thing that's like weighing it down. When you pick it up, the front end kind of droops because of the weight of the fork compared to anything else on the bike. The frame is ridiculously stiff. You can really feel it when you come out of turns and things like that. When you're putting down the power, it really zips. Not having the rear suspension, of course, helps that, but just the stiffness and lightweight, I believe, really helps that as well. These fork bumpers in the front, I believe they put these on here because they made this down tube pretty straight here to increase the stiffness of the bike, which you can really feel. When you're turning the bike, you don't ever feel these when you're doing your normal trail riding. It only gets in the way when you're trying to move the bike around the shop or around the house, trying to you can't make super tight turns with it. But the bike's so light, you can just pick it up and do whatever you need to do with it anyway. Then coming to the rear here, this 27.2 seat post really does flex. You can see it flex underneath you. It doesn't take away those small vibrations, those super sharp, quick hits, but the longer, slow hits like over rocks and things like that. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but on smoother terrain, you can really feel it absorbing that shock going up like through your butt. The other things, cable routing, has internal cable routing, but it is ridiculously noisy. Whenever you're going, you don't even have to be going downhill really, but you could just be going along a flat trail at a reasonable speed and you just hear the cables rattling inside. It almost made me think that something was cracking and breaking on the frame, but there's nothing going on. It's just the cables rattling on the inside. Other than that, everything works pretty good. 148 boost, rear spacing. Nothing else too special about it. It says it has a press fit BB, but my shop, Green Mountain Cyclery, fitted it with, it looks to be like one of the press fit BBs that threads together. I recommend that if you have any press fit BBs on your bikes. It makes that process a lot easier. To finish off my video, I'm going to run through the components that my bicycle shop, Green Mountain Cyclery, chose to spec on the bike. They started off with this Manitou fork. It says Maddock, I believe, on it. I'm not sure exactly what fork it is, but it's simple, just compression, damping, rebound damping on the bottom. No high, low speed separation or anything like that. I believe this is also a 120 millimeter travel fork, where most cross-country race bikes come with a 100 millimeter fork, but the 120 made it a little bit more fun, slacking out the head angle by a slight amount, of course, but just made it pretty playful. I really liked it. The front end here, they went with the stands. These are the new S1 series rims, which are supposed to be the cheaper, affordable rims, but they're a little bit heavier because they have more material on them. But I like them. I always like something that will last longer because it's built more robust. They fitted the Baron on the front, which I believe is one of their wider internal rims. and they put the Specialized Captain on the front with the control casing. It is a 29 2.2 tire. I've actually used this tire in the past on my old Salsa Horse Thief, and I liked it then. I had the grid casing before, but this control casing worked alright too. But yeah, that was good, having a pretty grippy tire on the front to help you get through the turns. The front brake, they put on here an SLX front brake, which I know they're just building up the bikes, so they just choose parts around the shop and things like that. So it's SLX front brake with, I believe it's a TRP rotor. Worked fine, allowed me to ride the bike. Up front here, they just have a standard Specialized stem. I'm not sure what the length is, but that doesn't really even matter. But just a standard Specialized stem. They put some awesome Chromag carbon bars on here and just some standard Specialized grips. Then switching to the rear here, as you can see, it actually has EXO 1 Eagle on it, which is freaking amazing. I've never tried the Eagle before. A lot of gear range. It has a 32 tooth chainring in the front, and I actually did use that 50 tooth gear in the back twice going up hills. When I looked down at my Garmin, I was only going 2.5 miles per hour, which is ridiculously slow, but it allowed me to spin and really just sit back and relax. I am still used to my high tower, and I've adopted the style of just relaxing on climbs and trying to charge downhill. On this bike, of course, I was doing a little bit more charging up hills. I did start in cross country like pretty much everybody does with mountain biking. Anyway, the rear tire and rim combo, they have the ARC S1 series rim in the back wheel combo with the Specialized Renegade on the rear. It's a 29 1.9 tire. Never used this tire before, but just a cross-country tire, small knobs, fast rolling, worked well, had plenty of grip. It was dry this weekend, so I didn't have any problems with that. And then in the rear, they just have a Duro Shimano rear brake with a SRAM rotor in the back. But then I fitted my Cannibal water bottle cage, my Elite Cannibal water bottle cage that I just had laying around, and my VP VX trail pedals, and seemed to work fine. Everything rode. Alright, so I've only had this bike over the weekend, but I was able to put in some good miles. I like it. I rode it to work the first day, which was 24.5 miles on the road. It rode awesome there. And then I did 2 8-mile mountain bike rides. Through that time, I really liked it. I definitely want a hardtail now. I'm thinking about getting the Santa Cruz Highball CC frame and then just building it up over the winter, so I'll have it ready to go for next year. Please hit that like button if you guys found this video helpful. Please subscribe if you wish to see some updates on my Santa Cruz High Tower. My bike shop sent the fork away to Fox, and they're going to take a look at it. Hopefully they'll warranty it, either rebuild it, or just give me a brand new fork. If not, I guess I'll just have to replace it. Might get another Fox 34 with 140 millimeters of travel, or step it up to the Fox 36 with 150 millimeters of travel. Thank you guys and girls for your time.